In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Seattle Seahawks and the Las Vegas Raiders. Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. To return to Rome Ford. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. That one finds Josh Downs. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's got this complete to James Cook. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. So 20 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That one gains 7. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Gain of 7. And the Seahawks first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Well, with how well he's slinging at this opening drive, Brock, not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of a feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
Jackson's going to throw again. Throw is caught. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down. Lamar throwing again. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump back to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Play action. Here's Penix. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Got to help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Absolutely fires this one right side. Big gain downfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Penix. It's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. On first down, here's Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work.
And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish up their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Crosses midfield, and he's still going. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
I remember these feelings running on the field after a great return like that, Kate. It almost feels like stepping into a batter's box with runners on base. So much of the work has been done ahead of you. Now you got to go deliver.
First down from the 42. Cook trying this one up the gut. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down, here's Lamar. He rolls to his right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Jackson trying again on second down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Caught out wide. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Cook. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Seahawks take a second quarter lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Penix working from the gun. Quick slant, that's Williams. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Throwing now on first down, Penix. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Diamador Lenore there on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Judkins on second down. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought down by Quay Walker.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
To the line. Here's third and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 60 by 6.
To the air with Penix. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Run right side. Judkins. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
Let's go now. Ready.
We're drawing up for him. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. And no surprise here, they declined the flag because the play got a 1st down, so they're going to happily let it stand. Offsides call helps him out. It's only 5 yards to go now on 1st down.
Let's go.
Running it after the penalty. And he hauls it across for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Regalis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No, we changed it.
2nd down, Jackson to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Now Penix off the play action. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. We won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix hits his running back. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. 5 still to go here. This is second down. They're going play fake with Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Penix here from the gun. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's Ford on the return. Things going well so far. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Hits his tight end on the corner route. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Lamar off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And as he goes out of bounds, we've got a flag on the play, likely against the defense. So they'll decline this and take the results. First down now, ball at the 33. From the pistol, here's Junkins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
Penix now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Running the draw here with Judkins. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Going deep here for the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders take the lead just before halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And the dive ends an uninspiring return. They've got some work ahead of themselves. Here's the final play of our first half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Penix looking to pass. All the left side. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Let's go now. Bring it. Liking 18. Go.
On the give, here's Judkins. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Here's Penix to throw. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. From the gun, Judkins. He's still going at the 30. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll run with Johnson, and they try to power it forward, but only a couple yards there.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
We'll go play action. Here's Penix. into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Penix now to throw. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Seahawks 21.
Now Borregales on to send it away.
Borregales set to kick off.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Completed to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Here's a give to Cook. And he gets him around 6 there. Up down by Caleb Ransall.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Another one for Cook. Up to the races, middle of the field. There it is, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a James Cook touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Play fake. Penix. Throw it deep to the left side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Tyler Gordon.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Come 19, come.
Penix working from the gun. Got a man down. downfield. It's Bateman. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's a Vegas first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. It's Penix yet again. Taken in by Williams outright. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
From the red zone on first. Catch made. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
19 tight. Here we go.
Penix is going to throw again. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Now Penix on third and goal. And they take this in for the score. The Raiders go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Seahawks 28.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Finds him on the crossing route. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Give him 32 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Gets it down. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be...
And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a James Cook touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Handoff headed left. It's Judkins. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Coming off that carry, I go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Now an inside give to Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. To the air with Penix. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
4 guys out wide. Here we go, third and long. Third and long for him here. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds. It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Return coming from the 6. Keeps away from one. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
You know, sometimes, and you've heard this from a lot of the great coaches, know when to lose a battle to win the war. And that time, just simply not taking a loss, pretty big deal for the offense.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception.
And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders can put... So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Here's a return from the 7. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Now a give to Cook, running left. And he dodged the tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll say he got... there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down from the 42.
First down, Seattle.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Raiders will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted, even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Penix here from the gun. He's looking deep once again. They connect on the deep shot. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders put up even more points in a win. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders make it a 24-point ball game. Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's Ford on the return. Oh, he rocks that tackler. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks making the scoreboard look a touch better. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success.
He's got it inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Penix. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders. So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth. And they want to take one more look. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers. And it's been done less than 50 times in league history. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders stretch the lead to 23. Here's Ford on the return. And he gets what he can by diving down, but they're still backed up a ways to begin this series.
First and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. First down throw for Jackson. Short pass brought in. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jahan Campbell makes the play.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
First play's a design run. He slides down, but did not get back to the line of scrimmage. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Handoff now to Judkins. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Let's go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from